Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, hello. This is Blue Falcon TCG coming at you with the post ban list Drytron. And honestly, y'all, I think it's kind of sauce. We got the Kashtira Rice Heart ban, which means this deck can compete way more without having to rely on a lot of our non engines to really break the board. Now we can do what Drytron does best, and that's break boards and OTK and then control the game state. This is a 45 card list, and I think this is something I'm going to be working with, for this format, right? I think it has a really strong matchup in Unchained. It doesn't care about Pearly too much at all, especially if we go first. We say goodnight, Pearly. We set up enough negates to really play into the standby phase. And with Orange Light being at 3, we have an opportunity to play non-engine that says no in the standby phase, which is really cool. So we're going to go ahead and get into the list. And we're going to start it off with our main names. We are playing 2 Delta, 3 Gamma. We're playing the 3 Gamma. Droll is still a card regardless. If it's inside or main, I want to be able to play around it, not be surprised. Triple Zeta, Triple Alpha. The golden ratios for those two is for 3 and 3 forever. Unless I ever get hit, which I'd be one sad dude. We're playing 1 Herald, 3 Orange Lights. We do have a large fairy package, and while playing the Herald Perfection, I want to have as many negates as I can, or also being able to open up. And this is around Nib or Droll. It's a great card. Let's just play the game. We're playing 1 Trillion Hands. It is probably the best normal summon in the deck. It grabs everything we need. Natasha, arguably the best going second. Cyber Angel, and also not a hard once per turn. Take your cards. Too good. 1 Idaten helps us extend on those bad hands into Beatrice and things like that. Triple Benton, the Queen herself, no explanation there needed. The 1 Herald Perfection, the 1 Chaos Max, which is our win con, and then the Draco Nids. People are saying to cut this card. Nah, man, don't never cut this card. This card is too good. Was a non-target for monster effects, and you can bounce cards. Say less. Anytime you can interact with your opponent that does something other than destruction, especially in this Unchained or whatever format we're about to be in, too good. Too good. So let's go ahead and move these puppies aside. Let's go ahead and drop into our spells. Starting off with our 2 ritual spells, 1 Dawn of the Herald and 1 Meteonis Drytron. Since we aren't seeing a lot of Kashtira, probably going forward, we don't need to double up on this, and this is just a way for us to make Dawn. It makes our Trillion Hands live as well. 2 Prep Rights, 3 is too much. We don't want to brick. We want to just have as much consistency as possible. But for our engine pieces, we are playing 3 Cyber Emergency, 3 of the Drytrons E-Telly, and 1 Fafnir. I was earlier in this year, post-Dune, playing the new Drytron card that can search any of the Drytron spells and traps. If it was searchable, it would be probably one of the best Drytron extenders there is, but it is a water machine. If it was a light machine, it would be absolutely gas. Anyways, moving forward from the bad cards we think about every day. Playing 3 Prospies. No Rice Heart really to worry about if we Prospy. No Diabolus. So Prosperity is now a good card. Followed up with another good card post Kashtira hit is Droplet. This is a card great going first or second, and it's an easy siding pattern if your opponent doesn't have something that dies to it. Double Tactics, 1 Foolish, and the 1 of Called By. These last few cards are not needed. I do like between the 40 to 45 range, especially in Drytron because there's so many engine pieces. And I like the idea of having some power spells for going first or second. Now, basically, this list is just optimizing. We're going to go, hey, Chaos Max, turn skip them essentially, and then go into our OTK next turn. Too easy, super consistent. It's just bread and butter at this point. I chose to play the Chaos Max variant over the Agripane. 1, because I didn't have the trap card, and I didn't really feel like playing the World Terminal. But Agripane effect on summon automatically, no non-chainable. They skip their main phase. Just says have evenly matched homie. Too easy. It's good. And a recent top with it. But I do lean more towards a Chaos Max package. We're playing one Lingerie Bow. In the side, I mean, sorry, in the main extra deck, whatever. Facilities combo. We're playing the Cerberus Toolbox. I want to be able to draw. This pops back row, pops monsters. There's no explanation there. Obviously, don't play don't use our effects in Unchained. You're gonna want to use your Dynamon. I'm playing 2 because the grind game is real, and if your Chaos Max doesn't get removed from play and it's already in that summon, you can loop it again. You can get control of the game state and then put this puppy out again, and it's a bounce. Too fun. Playing the 1 Boral Sword because it's an OTK. Too good. 2 Mubeta Fafnir. I think that's obviously standard. We ain't trying to change a lot of the extra deck around. With Diabolus not being a thing, we have a lot more leeway. We're playing the 1 Beatrice, the D, to unfunk the hands that are funked up. Playing the 1 Downer Magician and the 1 Zeus. We are on our 1 flex piece right here. Well, technically 2 Baron and Excel Star Synchro Bullcrap Dragon. Really surprised this girl did not get hit because it is just too good. 1 card Baron is pretty great. Reason why these are the flex pieces is we only got 1 tuner in the deck, and realistically, we're not going to make a Baron. It's possible we have 4 tuners, but it's possible if you open up Diviner, that's your only way to play. Normal Diviner, go combo, go Chaos Max, tribute Diviner, and then you can go and make a Baron off of the Chaos Max. There is that. This is just more for like, oh, I'm super bricked and I need normal, whatever. Anyways, the final 2 pieces, we are playing the 1 Herald of Arclight and the 1 Entis. I think the extra deck is extremely standard at this point. Now, if people are kind of curious on what I think is gonna be great side pieces for this deck going forward, with Pearly and Unchained being super strong, Volcanic Queens, Lava Golems, Cosmics are probably going to be our actual best bet, combating some of these insane control variant combo decks. We could even play Nib. I've been testing Nib inside pretty regularly with this format, and I'm finding a solid love-hate relationship with it. I hate opening up, going top decking that. I was like, this could have been it. So I'd rather have a more reactive play, like playing a Lava Golem or a Volcanic Queen, to really take out those problem cards. Just some deck concept ideas for the side deck I've been really going over with the team. But don't forget, guys, we're not bad at the game. We just gotta shuffle better. Don't forget to check out the rest of the channel. If we get, I would say, if this view hits 500 on this, if we get 500 views on this, I'm gonna go ahead and do combo tutorial and then break down the different ways and lines that we can make that Chaos Max play. And y'all have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your week. Be safe out there. Just keep grinding.